Hey guys, Jarek and Mookie here. Going to be doing some more of the Halo Master Chief Collection. So I hadn't played this for a few weeks. This is my first game coming back to it, so I was a little bit rusty, and understandably this game was pretty terrible at first. About 3/4 of the way, and that's when I started doing better. At first I was kind of looking at this game and going, I'm going to be rusty, I hadn't played in a while. Not really that big of a deal. But you know how it always goes, where it's like, you're feeling rusty, you start having a bad game, then you just get mad. Even if you have like low expectations for that game, you still get mad.
I'm very much susceptible to that. We had a game in H3 where I was getting stomped by the other team, and it was extremely frustrating. And it affected my gameplay like nothing else because I was getting so salty.
Yeah. I typically... Okay, the meleeing in this game, I forgot how Halo 1 works, where you do the melee animation and you, like, don't turn and look while you're in that animation still. So you can be looking right at someone and get assassinated.
Yeah. Latency crap.
I don't even think it's latency. I think it's just the way the animations work in Halo 1.
It could be. I know that if you tap somebody on the shoulder from, I think, the left side...
The left shoulder, yeah. That'll be assassination.
Yeah.
So you can totally see that. Like, I hadn't played this game in a while, and I was just kind of goofing around. Whatever, I'll use the needler. Goof around. It's fine.
It's fine. Their entire team spawns and just...
Yeah, dude, I was like, I can totally get this. Also, assault rifle just spinning into the ground. That glitch is still there.
That wasn't in PC, I don't think.
What, the gun spinning in the walls? Yeah, it was.
It was?
It was. It's always super loud. That's the funny thing.
It's just like...
It makes the loudest noise. It turns into a different kind of machine gun.
Yes.
Gosh, man, what was I talking about? I was actually talking about something I wanted to talk about.
Games, like, you start off bad or something?
Nah, nothing like that. But, yeah, I was not taking this game seriously at all at first. I was kind of doing that thing where it's like, you know, I can wreck everything with the pistol, but using the needler is so much fun.
Yeah, add some variety into it, just because you can. See, that's a great thing about Halo 1. If you have the opportunity, you can just goof around.
And that was some dodgy hit detection.
That was pretty weird.
Actually, it wasn't the hit detection. I saw it visually above his head. But, God, a part of me really hates how the bloom works in Halo 1. At least it's not as bad as Reach. Good God. Reach.
Dude, the bloom in Reach was ridiculous. In Halo
I don't
1,
know
actually,
why they thought that would be a good idea. I really don't.
They were like, oh, we need to add skill into shooting people, and they added this random factor to it. Like, the more you fire it, the more random it becomes.
I had so many situations where someone had the upper hand on me, but I just turned, panicked, and started spamming and won somehow. Which should never happen. Like, it really shouldn't.
It's like, by trying to add more skill to the DMR, they actually made it more noob-friendly, kind of.
It works with the pistol, too. This game, the bloom is... I mean, the bloom's toned down in this game, but it still kind of feels a bit random. Which is annoying.
There is a little bit of a random factor to the pistol, for sure, especially at long ranges, because it does have a tiny bit of spread when you first start firing it. It's not guaranteed to hit, like, across, say, Blood Gulch. Like,
that is something they've changed. That really annoys me. The way they changed throwing grenades. If I am going through the grenade throwing animation and I die, I should still throw the damn grenade.
I completely agree.
I'm not sure why they changed that. I want to know the reasoning for it.
It's a bit of an odd choice.
Like, what just happened there in the video, I got to exactly the point where the grenade showed up within that throwing animation, so it just kind of fell where I died. Just kind of floated in place a little bit, which I hadn't seen before, so I guess now I now know the direct timing of when you can actually let go of the grenade.
So I know in PC there was kind of some oddness where if you threw a grenade after you had died, the splash damage would happen on the server, but no clients would see it, and they would just take damage from what looks like nothing. So it may be like a kind of a fix for that, but at the same time it is a little weird.
So this game, like I said, wasn't having a very good game at first. Hadn't played in a long time. So we were losing for most of the game, but we actually did manage to win. Oh, and that's what I was gonna say. That's what I was gonna say earlier. I am currently recording this audio through Skype, so you would have heard a Skype beep whoop earlier, because I forgot to put it in Do Not Disturb. So you aren't going crazy. You did hear that.
Yep. So stop checking your messages.
Or I could just leave it on, make people paranoid. It's if I leave Skype and it's not Do Not Disturb, you are going to hear Skype beep whoops. I have too many people on my Skype.
Mm-hmm.
I probably should clarify a little bit, because I do get a lot of people that watch my videos that try to add me on Skype and Steam especially, since, you know, you can see my Steam gamer tag in most of my videos. Yeah, I try to keep it private to basically just people I know and furs, but even that I'm a little bit too outgoing for my own good.
Like, it still builds up.
Okay, to give you an idea, I have near 300 people on my Skype list. There is no way I can keep in contact with everybody on my Skype. I try to talk to everyone, and I don't have anything against anyone on my list, so I don't want to remove them.
It's just time, you know? There's not enough time in the day.
Like, and occasionally people will get mad, too. And that's what really annoys me, when people are like, I am entitled to your attention, and then they get mad that you don't talk to them. It's like, have you tried messaging me? No? Then you don't have any right to get mad. Please stop.
People want to
like,
talk. People just want to message, you know? Like,
it's so annoying, because it's like, why does... Oh, and that was some hit detection bullshit. That went right through his head and it didn't hit him.
Jeez.
It's actually really frustrating, because it's like, I'm not going to message you first just so you can feel better about yourself. The reason so many people know me and like me is because I'm outgoing and I message them first. And I go out of my way to contact them to talk to them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can't just expect other people to be doing things for you. You can't expect the world to just do everything the way you want. You know?
Yeah, I agree. Like, I don't know. Something.
It's... the best description I have for it is just... It's almost high school-esque how people will do that. And it's honestly not as big of an issue. And, okay, I need to talk about that a little bit. So, the hit detection in this game, it is weird. Very weird. And I'm having a lot of annoying situations where I'm either getting shot around walls or dying in just ways I shouldn't have been able to get shot from.
Mm-hmm.
And I swear to God, it feels like someone else is hosting. And I have no idea why. Like, there cannot be can't be dedicated servers. And this guy was pissing me off. There you go.
Wait, your teammate? Oh, the guy right there?
That guy was camping on the roof with the sniper for the longest time. Yeah, the hit detection. And there's a few other good examples here where I'm like, right around a wall, like that should not have been able to hit me. So, I don't know. It's very strange with Halo 1. I'm not going to pretend I have any idea what I'm talking about and know why it happens. But yeah, I'm not going to pretend I know what I'm talking about and say that this is why it happens, because I really have no idea. But it happens. That much I do know. And it's kind of annoying.
It almost feels to me like the shot registration for the pistol and the sniper are client side, as opposed to some weird hacky like shot redirection bullcrap that they do in Halo 2 and Halo 3. And with that sort of shot registration, like, there's gonna be weird shit. Like, I think before the update they had sort of a server side hit detection thing that like did some crazy stuff and predicted like where your shots were going to land, but it still caused weird stuff with like how weapons acted. Like, especially the pistol and the sniper, like you could see weird freaking shots that should not have hit that hit, and vice versa. And as it is right now, it seems like everything is dead off.
Getting this kill while I'm teabagging this guy, don't mind me. That guy was really pissing me off.
But anyway, that's what I think's going on.
If I could describe some of the weird hit detection issues, I would describe it as Call of Duty getting shot around walls.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem that bad, purely because you're moving so much slower. Because and I'm never going to complain about this. Gosh, the Halo is such a slow-paced game.
It is.
And I know a lot of people complain about it, but I love that about Halo.
It's slow, and at least in H1, the fucking weapons are so strong.
And my teammate killed me.
Of course.
There was no reason to be throwing grenades. I don't know why he threw a grenade.
Panic nade.
Panic from what? Why would you be panicking? Like random terrible anxiety while you're playing games?
Could be his first time playing.
Maybe you saw a ghost. You saw a spooky Halo ghost.
You saw the lockout goes.
The Loch Ness Monster.
Yes.
So this map, okay. I really like this map in Halo 1. I didn't care too much about it in Halo 2. In Halo 2, I didn't like the fact that they were... You know, I'm fine with them getting rid of ladders, but it really made no risk to go get the snipers. In any way whatsoever. Someone's going to get them.
Yeah. And, I mean, even in this game, I feel like you're more hidden when you go for the snipers because of the ladder is kind of receded into the wall, almost. So
And snipers, good god, snipers are so overpowered in this game.
They are. Like, people have argued and said that the Halo 2 sniper is the most overpowered, but I would say
Not
this...
when you have a 2x scope and there's no recoil and it's indefinitely accurate. Like,
Yeah.
it's not going to miss. And you can spam it, like right there. Those were not very good shots, but I still hit. And you can do ridiculous stuff like this. That works.
Wow, that was a nice shot. I was
Like, it's so easy to use. It really is.
To the dome.
It definitely can get very frustrating when someone has a sniper in this game. And they have, like, the situation earlier where someone's just standing on the roof. But,
Nice spawns on these guys, by the way.
gosh, the spawns on this level. I do not remember them being so weird. I really do not. Like how we got into a game earlier where the spawns, for some reason, for both teams, were by one teleporter, like, on each side of the house.
Oh, yes.
Looking right at each other. Which I had never seen happen before. And... You know how in, like, Infinity Ward Call of Duty games, the game intentionally spawns you fairly close to the enemy and looking at the enemy to encourage you to run into them?
Halo's spawns are, like, so weird. I don't entirely know the system, but they've changed it since then. I think Halo 3 has the best spawns.
Halo 3 kind of had the most thought out everything, really. It was
Yeah.
it was definitely the most polished Halo game, I can say that much.
Go play Halo 3. It's really good.
Yeah, it's fun. Anyway, there's been some Halo 1, nothing fantastic, but there's something to upload.